Hey y'all, it's entry number 10 of this offseason series where we discuss a different player's fantasy value each day as a group. We are another day closer to the start of the 2022 NFL season. Each day we'll drop a name, go through some positives and some concerns of their fantasy profile, and then I'll give my personal opinion at the end. Today's discussion will be on Ken Walker III, running back, Seattle Seahawks. We'll start with some of the positives from Ken Walker's fantasy profile. Yards after contact. Ken Walker had 1,168 of his yards after contact during the 2021 season for Michigan State, according to an article by the Detroit Free Press. Arm tackles aren't going to be enough to bring down this player with his contact balance and yards after contact ability. Being a talented runner will help get Ken Walker more opportunities on the field in his rookie year. Next up for the positives is how Ken Walker takes care of the ball. Over the course of his entire college career, Ken Walker had just 2 fumbles, 1 lost across 480 carries and 499 touches, according to Fox Sports. He went at least 315 consecutive carries without fumbling, according to Pro Football Focus. By taking care of the ball, Pete Carroll will have less opportunities to take Ken Walker off the field. Athleticism and physical profile. Ken Walker posted a 4.38 40-yard dash at the 2022 NFL Combine, which is elite for a starting running back. He's got the build that is capable of carrying a large workload at 5'9", 211 pounds, and with just 499 career college touches under his belt, he hasn't quite taken the same level of physical toll that most other running backs in the NFL have taken thus far. Moving on to some of the concerns with Ken Walker. Competition. As a rookie going into the 2022 season, Ken Walker will likely be operating in a committee to start the year and would need to be head and shoulders above all the other Seattle Seahawks running backs in order to justify getting a lion's share of the carries. This may not be easy, as the Seattle Seahawks depth chart contains a couple of capable backs in Rashaad Penny, Chris Carson, and DJ Dallas. If everyone is healthy, there's a good chance that this is a running back by committee for most of the year, which would limit Ken Walker's upside. Next up on the concerns is the projected subpar offense. The Seattle Seahawks offense ranks 16th in points for and 20th in total yards for the 2021 NFL season, according to ESPN. This was with star quarterback Russell Wilson starting 14 games. Now, the team will no longer have Russell Wilson, who was traded to Denver, and bearing a roster move, is slated to start Drew Lock or Geno Smith at quarterback for the 2022 season. Because of this, it's pretty likely that the offense ends up being in the bottom half of the league, with a fairly realistic chance of finishing as a bottom 5 scoring offense in 2022. The last major concern I have with Ken Walker's fantasy profile is that he hasn't proven to be much of a pass catcher. Over the course of his entire college career, Ken Walker had just 19 receptions, 136 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown, according to Sports Reference. He hasn't proven himself as much of a pass catcher, and if he doesn't suddenly develop this aspect in his rookie year, his fantasy upside will be more limited, particularly in PPR formats. Some additional thoughts on Ken Walker. To start, we need to talk about how he needs to work at pass blocking. Ken Walker's pass blocking technique is pretty poor right now according to his draft profile. If he doesn't improve in this area, it will impact his playing time early on at the NFL level. The Seattle Seahawks running back room averaged 20.35 carries and 3.94 targets per game during the 2021 season. The Seattle Seahawks offensive line ranked in the bottom half of the league at the end of the 2021 season, according to Pro Football Focus. But it looks like they will have 3 new starters for the 2022 season in left tackle Charles Cross, center Kyle Fuller, and right tackle Jake Curhan. Personal opinion. Ken Walker is currently going off the board as RB37, or about pick 114 overall, on ESPN, and RB32, about pick 92.5 overall, on Yahoo. This is probably the right range for him right now, but there's a chance that it climbs as we see him more in the preseason and in training camp. I'm not sure how high his upside is, since he isn't really a dual threat back, which helps a ton, especially in PPR formats. But if he does take the lead back role from Rashaad Penny during the year, most likely through Penny missing time based on his injury history, Walker could work his way into the RB2 conversation. For each of these entries, we will highlight a charitable cause or organization. Because Ken Walker is a rookie and it's a little more difficult to find a charitable organization that he supports, today's entry will highlight his teammate, DK Metcalf's My Cause My Cleats in 2021, which was for prison fellowship. As per their website, this organization strives to make prisons safer and more rehabilitative, advance criminal justice reforms, and help all those affected by crime to heal and flourish. And that's it for today's entry. If you have a player that you'd like to see covered in the video format of the Player Day series, drop a comment below.